Basically, I'm too embarrassed to record this by my own, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing, and it'll be easier to record it. What do you think I'm planning to do, considering what date it is and all this equipment?
It's definitely a painting. I don't know why there's a fork.
I don't have a plan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know it's disappointing. Basically, I'm going to use all this random equipment that I found lying around that I don't need, and then I'm just going to use my tools to put this together to do a Halloween themed artwork. It's just that when you have nothing to inspire you, it's really hard to come up with the artwork. Even though I don't have any ideas, I think I'm just going to use the equipment to come up with things. But the only problem is I don't have PVA glue or anything to put everything together. I do have string, so that's something I can use. First thing first, I'm going to come up with a plan. A list of things that is usually gothic. Trees, dark, black, blue, white, moon, haunted, house, hand, death, ghosts, teeth, bats, church. Oh, candles is definitely a gothic theme. I'm going to, red. Red is a color I missed. Red and blood. Let's see where I go from here. I'm doing this on my bed for the sake of comfort, so I've got this glass on top of some bed bag on top of my bed so it's comfortable. I may not use all of this, but let's see. We just use what's required. Haunted house. I could do haunted house. I may just add it at the bottom or in the corner somehow. I think for now I'm just focusing on the paint, and then maybe later on I'll consider actually using the equipment because I want a really nice base. I might not even use the equipment, but let's see where this goes. Oh gosh, my red paint has been open this whole time. didn't realize I made it the same size. That's perfect. Okay, that is looking pretty damn scary to me. People are gonna think, what's wrong with me? This is very dark now. The blood spats really made it into a very gothic look. Hopefully, when I drip this on to the artwork, it's gonna look really good. Either that or it's just gonna completely ruin it. Let's see how that goes. Here goes. Ooh. Be careful not to get this on your hands. And if you're a kid, please don't try this at home. A lot more splatty than I expected. It just looks like paint. I'm actually quite happy with this, so I think I'm gonna give it a border using the tape, so it looks more like a finished piece of artwork rather than just something randomly done. Well, it was randomly done on a piece of cardboard. Oops. I didn't realize I had reached the end of my sedative arrow. So I guess I'll have a very one-sided border. This is an absolute mess. There's nothing pleasing about this. And I didn't really know if it looks all that scary or if it just looks like a 5-year-old's painting. If you fail something, this is going back to that silhouette video, use it as your background and then do a completely new painting on top of it. So yes, let's pretend with me making a background for whatever I am going to draw on top of all of this. I think that's a pretty cool background because it looks creepy. There's a lot of creepy things glaring right back at you. Colors are still consistent. Okay, so I searched online for gothic type of theme things to come up with more things for the list, and the following came up: witch, pumpkin, angel, skull, rose, pierced heart, horns, old age, sword, and thorns. I probably will cut out things that's a bit too obvious for Halloween. Like, I don't really want things like pumpkin or witch or perhaps even angel. I want to stick to more of the actual scary thing to see. I'm going for really gothic style rather than the typical Halloween for kids type of theme. Okay, I'll work with skull, horns, rose, and thorns. I'm going to get a picture of a skull on the side first. Non-pleasurable artwork to keep in your room. I hardly used any of the objects, but it inspired me to do this, so I'm really happy with this. I guess the downfall was not having PVA glue to actually be able to use most of this equipment. At least I know that my artwork is worth about 10 pence. By the way, I was being sneaky. I was just recording the conversation this whole time so I can use it for my video, like everything I said. Yeah, because I find it hard to speak naturally unless I'm speaking to an actual person. So you're gonna be that person.
Wait, you know when you do your One Piece video, can I be in it?
No. Okay, bye.